Think you should keep it?
It's a baby. If someone is raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
I meant to get your phone!
Right, to make the decision. And I've never been anybody who's pro-abortion. Oftentimes they don't have good choices, and they're picking the lesser of the bad choices.
Take care of the child, yeah, let's do that. Let's take care of the children. But we need to make sure that there are opportunities in place for all the children to be successful, so that that child has a world to come into that's actually going to be good to it.
When it comes to women's rights with respect to their reproduction, I think you should leave it to women.
I can't sit here and be a hypocrite and say I'm for limited government, but I think that the government should decide what women do with their bodies. Pressing for a Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade would be a huge mistake.
I was like, oh, I really don't like it. Then I said very polite, but I am pro-life.
Okay, so
So I'm going to try to do this quickly because I don't exactly have a lot of time to really clarify my points and show you guys the research that I had done, but I have about 7 points, but I minimized it into 4. So my first point of analysis that I'd like to bring up is that 5 states legalized abortion 3 years before Roe v. Wade, and crime started falling 3 years earlier in these states compared to the other states after Roe v. Wade was legalized. My second point is after abortion was legalized, the availability of abortions differentiated dramatically across the states. So in some states like North Dakota and states that were in the deep south, it was virtually impossible to get an abortion even after Roe v. Wade. If you compare states that have high abortion rates in the mid-1970s to the states that have low abortion rates, you see the following patterns with crime. From the period of 1973 to 1988, the two sets of states have nearly identical crime patterns. This is going along with the Donahue-Levitt theory that I had gone over in my research paper. And from the period of 1985 to 1997, there was a decline in crime rate of 30% relative to the low abortion states. And that analysis ended in 1997. My third point is that all of the decline in crime from 1985 to 1997 experienced by high abortion rates to low abortion rates is concentrated among the age groups born after Roe v. Wade. For people born before legalization, there's no difference in crime patterns, and for high abortion states and low abortion states. And then the fourth point that I wanted to bring up was that this isn't only in the U.S. that we can see these changes in crime rates. We can also see in other countries that had legalized abortion too, in other places around the globe, like Australia and Canada. And there's also a few other countries that they had it, but I don't really have time to get into all of that. But those are just some of the things that I wanted to bring up and some of the points that I had found that really, honestly, I think help the argument that I'm trying to make, that Roe v. Wade is the reason for crime rate drops in the United States. And while I understand this is a controversial topic, I also want to make a disclaimer saying that I'm not pro-abortion. I'm not saying that abortion's a great thing or anything like that. I don't think anybody's necessarily, pro-abortion, but I do believe that women have the right to do what they want with their bodies, and they do deserve that choice. And there are circumstances and situations that we don't understand. So who are we to judge them?